prison and you visited me. Rand Volta Foundation, in collaboration with the University of Cape Coast, has brought tertiary education to the doorsteps of inmates. To the Ghana Prison Service, your collaboration gave us tools to redefine our future and explain to the whole world that the prison service Your collaboration gave us tools to redefine our future and explain to the whole world what prison service can do to reduce crime in society. May I also use this opportunity to acknowledge the leadership and efforts of the Eastern Regional Commander of Prisons, DDP Patrick Thomas Sedu, and his second in command, DDP Andrews Osei. To the officer in charge of education and training, CSP Paul Nwobepur, the center coordinator, chief officer Dasman Abdallah, all officers and civilian facilitators who have contributed in diverse ways to the success of this program. May the Lord bless you all. The impact of education on inmates like myself and my colleagues cannot be overstated. It is not merely about acquiring knowledge and skills. It is about positive change and transformational reform and rehabilitation, which enables us to critically examine our past actions, understand the consequences of our choices, and develop the self-awareness necessary for positive change. It fosters critical thinking, problem-solving skills, and emotional intelligence, all crucial for successful reintegration into society. Like Oliver Twist asked for more, on behalf of my fellow graduates, I would like to appeal to the Minister of Education to consider employing some of us into the teaching field, especially those who are graduating today with bachelor degrees in education. I have a friend and a brother who had first class in bachelor in education in maths and science. Bravo, my brother Prosper Kobla. He was discharged yesterday, and today he is graduating. I hereby plead with the Minister of Education, the Deputy Minister of Education, to help my brother employ him into the teaching service or the teaching field of Ghana Education Service. I would like to read law. He provided the necessary support to enable me help poor people who cannot afford the services of lawyers when they find themselves in court, and also serve as a role model to other inmate students. Ladies and gentlemen, as we leave these walls, we carry George Washington Carver's wisdom, and I quote, "Education is the key to unlock the golden doors of freedom," unquote. We aspire to contribute meaningfully to society, proving that rehabilitation and reformation through education is the way forward. However, the journey has not been without challenges. Limited resources such as books, computers, and internet connectivity, among others, remains a hurdle. I hereby appeal to the government, civil society organizations, and other philanthropies to consider renovating the Reformers School Library to a state-of-the-art technology. Insufficient lecture halls and decent furniture for the distance education program is also a challenge to this center. Furthermore, initiatives to address the stigma associated with a criminal record and facilitate reintegration into the workforce are crucial. By investing in inmates, you are investing in a safer, more productive, and more just society. May this graduation mark the beginning of a new chapter filled with hope, opportunity, and the promise of a brighter future. May the good Lord bless us all and sustain this program that all may be enlightened, the image of UCC may be heightened, and Ghana, our motherland, may be strengthened. I thank you all for your attention. Ya Baraka.
We shall now rise to sing the melodious UCC anthem, and this will be led. It will be led by the Department of Music from the University of Cape Coast. The anthem can be found on the page before the order of proceedings in the brochure. Take your seat. It is now time for us to take the Vice Chancellor's address. It is my singular honor to invite the Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, Professor Dennis Olanyo Aheto, to do the presentation on behalf of the Vice Chancellor.
Today is a very symbolic day for me because I was actually born in Nsawam, and I grew up here, schooled here most part of my secondary education. And I'm extremely excited and at the same time touched because I'm really I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words. I used the opportunity to go home. I drove home to come with my dad, who is here with us, for him to also witness the program. I'm excited because in my capacity as a Pro Vice Chancellor, this is the first official engagement I'm undertaking in a program such as this, a congregation ceremony. Honorable Deputy Minister of Interior, Honorable E.O. Telabi, representing the Honorable Minister of Interior, Honorable Muntaka, Mohammed Muntaka, former Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Nelson Jomboa, Provost, former Provost of Code College of Distance Education of the University of Cape Coast, Provost of the College of Distance Education, Professor Anoche Mohammed Adam, former Provost of Code, Professor Isaac Gallion, Director General of the Ghana Prison Service, Mrs. Patience Bafuboni, Esquire, Eastern Regional Minister, Honorable Rita Kosia Awete, College Registrar, College of Distance Education, Eastern Region, ADP Patrick Tomasedu, Municipal Director of Education, Nananom, Deans, Directors from UCC, President Planned Voter Foundation, Mr. Solomon Staff, officers and men of the Ghana Prisons Service, colleague faculty members from UCC, dedicated educators, distinguished guests, the media, and most importantly, our remarkable students, our graduates. Good morning to you all. I deem it a great honor to present the Vice Chancellor's speech on this auspicious occasion in relation to the University of Cape Coast Distance Education graduation program here at the Nsawam Medium Security Prisons. The Vice Chancellor would have loved to be with us this morning, but was unable to do so because of an equally very important official assignment. On behalf of management, staff, and students, I wish to welcome everyone to the 9th session of the 57th graduation ceremony of the University of Cape Coast. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, 8 sessions of the 57th congregation were held from Tuesday 10th to Friday 13th December 2024. The first to the 8 sessions of the 57th congregation ceremony focused on undergraduate and postgraduate graduates who are awarded degrees, diplomas, and certificates. At this 9th session, the spotlight will be on graduates who are prison inmates at the Nsawam Medium Security Prison and others who have started the program while in prison but have now finished serving their sentence term and have been integrated back into their communities. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to celebrate an extraordinary journey and milestone of transformation, hope, and educational empowerment. The distance education program at the Nsawam prison stands very tall as a testament to the profound belief that education is not a privilege confined by walls, but a fundamental right that can illuminate even the darkest of circumstances. Who would have imagined that within the walls of a correctional facility, degrees would have been earned, futures would have been redefined, and hope to be rekindled? Today is a testament to that possibility. Let us take a moment to reflect and applaud not just the graduates, but everyone includes journey possible. Please join me in a round of applause for our partners, all our stakeholders, educators, prison officers, and support staff. Honorable Deputy Minister and distinguished personalities, Nananum, and our graduates. Since the inception of this program in the 2019-2020 academic year, the University of Cape Coast has been pioneering a unique approach to rehabilitation and personal development. We are proud to be the first higher education institution in West Africa to provide quality educational opportunities within a correctional facility. Our commitment goes beyond mere academic instructions. We are also building pathways to personal redemption, societal reintegration, and renewed hope. Honorable Minister, permit me to pay a glowing tribute to the Plant Volta Foundation. The dream to extend tertiary education to prison inmates at the Nsawam Medium Security Prison was conceived by Mr. Prince Solomon Staff. Is he here? Let's see you by hand. Yeah. I think we can do that better. And he is the president of the Plant Volta Foundation, who, upon realizing that prison inmates could write their WASI, began to ponder over how they could continue their studies even at the tertiary level. As a facilitator of the college's distance program, he shared his dream with the authority and the officers of the Nsawam prisons. This eventually led to the signing of MOUs with the University of Cape Coast and the prison officials, paving the way for the commencement of the program. Per the terms of engagement, the foundation was to raise funds for the program. However, after some time, it started encountering challenges. At this point, the Church of Pentecost and some benevolent individuals came in to help, but that was still not adequate. Therefore, the University of Cape Coast came in to absorb the entire program costs. Honorable Deputy Minister, distinguished personalities. Now I move on to our vision. Our vision as a university is rooted in the transformative power of education. We understand that education is more than acquiring a degree. It is also about challenging intellectual boundaries, fostering critical thinking, and providing individuals with the tools to reshape their lives. By pursuing your studies at the University of Cape Coast, what you are doing is that it's more than learning that you are undertaking, but you are redefining your potentials, challenging societal perceptions, and preparing for a future of meaningful contributions. The impact this program extends extends far beyond individual achievements. Research consistently demonstrates that educational programs in correctional facilities reduce recidivism, enhance personal development, and contribute safer, more inclusive, and transformative communities. Each of you represents hope. That is, hope for personal transformation, hope for family reconciliation, and hope for societal well-being. On our part as a university, management has taken a decision to replicate this wonderful initiative in other prison facilities across the country. Beyond the 3 academic programs that we roll out here, we have also taken a decision to increase the number into other academic programs, so that the inmates, based on their diverse academic and training background, can take advantage of the opportunities the University of Cape Coast has to offer. Honorable Deputy Minister, now the journey so far. Let me share the remarkable trajectory of our program at the University of Cape Coast. We began with 52 students in our first academic year, that is 2019-2020, offering programs in Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Education, and Bachelor of Education, sorry. By 2022-2023 academic year, the number had gone up to 212 and a continuous growth to 309 as of the current academic year 2024-2025. I had thought that would attract a bigger applause. Yeah. Among these were young men who had given up on life. Today, they graduate with distinction in Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Commerce. That is the power of education. That is the power of this program. Honorable Deputy Minister, distinguished personalities, and Nananom. UCC is not leaving these individuals alone. We are offering a scholarship package valued at 15,000 Ghana cedis each. To pursue a master's program with the College of Distance Education when they finish their sentence term. We are very happy we are able to put smiles on your faces. Yes. Honorable Minister, distinguished guests, through this collaboration, we have extended educational opportunities to prison officers offering programs in psychology, commerce, and education. Honorable Deputy Minister, with your permission, I would like to proceed to the graduation statistics. The graduating cohort paints a vivid picture of academic diversity and achievement. Of the 63 graduates, a striking gender imbalance was evident, with 58 male students and 5 female students would be receiving their hard-earned bachelor's degrees. This gender disparity speaks to the ongoing challenges in educational representation and access. The academic achievements were equally noteworthy. The statistics also present a structured Sorry, I will take that again. The statistics also present a structured overview of the academic performance of Nsawam Prison's College of Education distance students across 3 programs. The Bachelor of Education JHS Education program has the highest number of graduates, numbering 39 students, while the Bachelor of Commerce Accounting has the least, 7 students. Presiding Chairman, the Deputy Minister of Interior. Permit me to give you the breakdown of the numbers to the class, which comes as follows. So in terms of the classification, we have first class, second class upper, second class lower, third class, and pass. For the first class, we had a total of 3 students. Made up of only males. Why no applause? Yeah, I know you were expecting to hear of the females, but that is the performance. Second class upper, a total of 13 students, made up of only males. Second class lower, a total of 23 students, made up of 3 females and 25 males. Third class, a total of 10 students, made up of 2 females and 8 males. Pass, total of 9, males 9, no female. But you should also realize that the female numbers were very low. So should they not appear in the first classes and all that, you shouldn't be worried. Permit me to now, Mr. Chairman, provide you with a breakdown of the numbers according to the programs of the study, which comes as follows. For the Bachelor of Commerce Accounting, first class 0, second class upper 2, second class lower 2, third class 1, pass 2, total graduates or graduates, I think specifically is graduates, 7. Bachelor of Commerce Management, first class 0, second class upper 1, second class lower 7, third class 3, pass 6, totaling 17 graduates. Bachelor of Education, JHS Education component, category. First class 3, second class upper 10, second class lower 19, third class 6, pass 1, total graduates 39. Now the summary. For the first class, we had a total of 3 students, second class upper 13 students, second class lower 28 students, third class 10 students, pass 9 students, totaling 63. Now, it's noteworthy that beyond the numbers, each graduate carried a unique story of overcoming challenges, late night study sessions, personal sacrifices, and dreams of future success. This data also reflects notable academic achievements despite the unique learning conditions of the students, often challenging, with outstanding performance recognized through special awards, which we are going to do. The University of Cape Coast has not just educated these students, but also prepared them to become future leaders, innovators, and contributors to their communities. Now, permit me, Mr. Chairman, to provide you some facts about our university. Sterling performance of UCC in the Times Higher Education World Universities ranking. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to report that on 19th October 2024, the Times Higher Education THE released the 21st edition of the World University Rankings, prestigious global university rankings among all others. I am delighted to say that out of the 2,092 universities that qualified to be ranked, the University of Cape Coast has retained its position as the topmost ranked university in Ghana. Topmost ranked university in West Africa in the 2025 Times Higher Education World University Rankings. Additionally, on research quality in Ghana and West Africa, UCC is unparalleled on the #1 spot. Please, can you give us an applause? Furthermore, UCC is among the top 15 universities in Africa and the only university in Ghana that is the top 15 ranked universities in Africa. Actually, we rank #7 in Africa. UCC has also maintained its position as one of the leading research-intensive universities globally. With this exceptional performance, UCC still remains the only university in Ghana which has achieved this position in West Africa and Africa consecutively for the past 4 years. This achievement emanated from hard work and the commitment of our faculty, some of whom are here with us, towards engaging in impactful research. I say ayuko to the university management, our forebearers, staff, students, and stakeholders for their contributions towards maintaining our enviable position. It is also imperative to state that as we strive to improve in other areas where the university ranked low. In particular, we will work to increase the proportion of graduate students and attract more research grants to increase the research income, improve academic facilities, residential facilities, and to make resources available for the provision of state-of-the-art facilities for teaching and research. We will also aim to increase the number of international staff and students. Mr. Chairman, Honorable Chairman, now I proceed to some challenges. Running this transformative program in this beautiful facility over the past 5 years has come at a considerable cost to the University of Cape Coast, which I have already alluded to. To date, the University of Cape Coast has invested approximately 2.5 million cedis, largely through waiving of tuition fees to ensure that no one had the opportunity to pursue higher education. But our commitment has gone far beyond providing tuition. The university continues to absorb the cost of hiring tutors, supplying learning modules, and managing complex logistics between Cape Coast and Nsawam, because often we have to transport our lecturers and college administrators here. We are therefore so proud of what we have achieved and achieved together. But we cannot do it alone. Today, we make a sincere appeal to state institutions, the government, and we are happy that our Honorable Deputy Minister is here. We want to kindly ask you to send this wonderful initiative to the Get Fund, the Scholarship Secretariat, other NGOs, corporate bodies, private sector, development organizations, and other passionate philanthropic institutions and compassionate individuals to partner with us to continue this laudable initiative. It is our belief that with your support, we can not only sustain this program, but also extend it to other correctional facilities across the nation. Let us together invest on a transformative agenda, because we can educate even behind bars. We build a safer, more hopeful society beyond them if we do this. The use of the current prison facility as a study center has also come under scrutiny by our regulators, the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission. As a matter of fact, we are being in this, and we are being questioned. And the provost and I were busily discussing this issue. And so we are simply just trying to help the nation. But the regulators are also on our neck. But that also means that we also need to look at how we improve the conditions of the teaching and learning. To be able to continue with the services we have been providing, we propose that the existing facilities be upgraded to meet the expected standard. And here, we call on government to lead the efforts. Mr. Chairman, distinguished invited guests, the movement of personnel and logistics from the University of Cape Coast to Nsawam Study Center is quite expensive and takes a heavy toll on our vehicles, leading to frequent breakdowns with its associated high maintenance costs. Once again, we want to appeal to our collaborators and to Nananum, who are also here, to assist us in securing at least one pickup truck that can be solely assigned to this program. Honorable Minister, we are making this appeal. It's been transmitted. It's been transmitted. Thank you. Now I move on to our students. Message to our students. Your journey requires extraordinary courage. By choosing education and choosing University of Cape Coast, you are making a powerful statement about your commitment to personal growth and positive change. You are proving that past circumstances do not define future potentials. Do you agree? Yes. Very good. To our partners at the Ghana Prison Service, your visionary support has made this program a reality. And here, we want to single out the leadership of the Ghana Prison Service for the great job that you have performed. Let's give them a round of applause. Your commitment to rehabilitation and human dignity is commendable, especially in the past and the present management. I say, Ayuko, as we celebrate today, we are not just recognizing academic achievements, we are also acknowledging resilience, potential, and the unbreakable human spirit. We are witnessing living proof that education is the most powerful tool for personal and societal transformation. I wish to, on behalf of our Vice Chancellor, the University Management, congratulate each student, each of you. Be reminded that your success is not just your own, but it's a beacon of hope for yourselves, which is our nation at large. I want to thank you very much for your attention.
We shall soon listen to a series of speeches from some key personalities. But before that, I would kindly invite the regimental band to treat us to some sports of music. regimental band for that melodious tune, we shall kindly invite the Director General for the Ghana Prison Service to deliver his speech.
Honorable Minister, Honorable Deputy Minister for the Interior, the Pro Vice Chancellor, University of Cape Coast, reps of UNODC, members of the Prison Directorate, members of the Convocation, officer in charge present, Nana Kwamena Ansa Nkwantahene of Ekuapem Nsawam Mahine. Distinguished invited guests, senior and junior officers present, the media, dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I am more than happy to be here this morning for two special reasons. Today happens to be my first engagement in any prison facility across the country. This reason is for no other but to see convicts of Nsawam medium security prisons graduate with Bachelor of Arts degrees. And I don't take this for granted at all. You have done well and you have to applaud yourselves. Good morning once again. It is my utmost pleasure as the Director General of Prisons to be here on this special occasion of your graduation ceremony. The Ghana Prison Service, as you all know, is mandated to ensure the safe custody, welfare, reformation, and rehabilitation of inmates entrusted into our care. Ladies and gentlemen, to achieve the reformation and rehabilitation of this inmates, the Ghana Prison Service, as you have heard, together with the University of Cape Coast, with sponsorship from Plan Volta Initiative, have come up with this program, which in its quest to support inmates further their education beyond the senior high level through to the tertiary. This program, aside promoting the reformation and rehabilitation of inmates, also contributes to government's efforts in achieving the Sustainable Development Goal 4, which seeks to promote access and inclusion at all levels in our educational sector. The Inmates Tertiary education commenced sometime, as you have heard, in November 2019, with a total of 58 inmates who offered to pursue bachelor's degrees in education and commerce. Another group came up of the same 58 and were enrolled the following year. The program since inception has undoubtedly made significant progress. Today, we are all thrilled to celebrate the graduation of 71 students who have successfully completed the program. I am equally proud to mention that 3 of our own distinguished themselves with first-class honors, a feat that is highly commendable because of the peculiar conditions associated with incarceration. To our graduates, we say congratulations for your perseverance and the success achieved. As pace setters, you have started on a high note and challenged subsequent groups not to lower the bar. May I use this opportunity to also say that as the validator, the one who delivered his valedictory speech mentioned that he was interested in pursuing a law program. there is a lady here whose foundation has agreed to sponsor your education through the law school. And to be specific, this particular award goes to Matthew Milizue. So, Madam, on this special note and on his behalf, I say a very big thank you. I am sure that while this is published, many other people are going to come on board to sponsor all the programs you dreamed of. And I am hopeful that you are not just passing through with academic excellence, but with a total mind change to live meaningful lives beyond these walls. Ladies and gentlemen, we also acknowledge the scholarship from the University of Cape Coast of 15,000 Ghana cedis for all those who are ready to pursue their master's programs. And we have to applaud them. I would also add that in the nearest future, the VC should consider introducing the law course as a program that the inmates can pursue within the prisons. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to assure you that for us, the Prison Directorate, we are more than ready to facilitate every possible opportunity that will make our inmates better than they came in. Currently, we have also gotten the basic school here, we have a secondary school, and we also have other vocational training programs ongoing. And I would entreat all the inmates, you don't have to be a bachelor degree holder, and you don't have to be somebody with a master's. We have more than enough programs here, and all the serious ones must endeavor to go through the programs to make you employable and useful when discharged. Honorable Minister, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to assure you once again that there is hope for the inmates. I personally address inmates addition or royals because in my mind, it is only those who have been arrested and brought into our custody who are seen as criminals. But if we were all to go into our closets and in our minds, we all know that there are so many things we are doing which are wrong, but because we have not been arrested, we credit ourselves with the fact that we are clean. This is an opportunity for all of us to have change of minds in every endeavor that we do. Whether people are seeing us or not, we must all endeavor to do the right thing because you never know what the future holds. Let what we are seeing today also be a lesson that those watching us in the media will learn, that we should stop criticizing the inmates and rather do the best to accommodate them when they are eventually released. Royals, despite your conditions, I know that there is a future for you. And when you take up the responsibility, God in his wisdom will chart your path into levels that you never expected. It is believed that with love and adequate support and acceptance from families and the society, we shall effect changes that will culminate into effective and successful reintegration that guarantees public safety. We are also hopeful that as we promote agriculture, business, and additional skill training, inmates will be fully equipped to navigate the challenges associated with their reintegration when released. We are surely going to draw strategies which shall smoothly interface with government's programs for the total reformation, rehabilitation, and reintegration of our inmates. I wish to also take the opportunity to appeal to the Ministry of Education to consider the inmates at the basic level in the school feeding program, as well as some of the incentives given to the schools through the free senior high school secretariat. This, we believe, will motivate inmates and facilitate the transformation agenda of making the prison the correctional service we want to see in the nearest future. My administration and I are more than ready to bring up strategies that will enhance your smooth integration. All we need from you is to get prepared and participate in all the useful programs, such that even if after graduation, like we are seeing today, you are released and you are not immediately employed, you could conveniently use the skills you have acquired to adjust whilst waiting for an opportunity to be employed. So it should not just be academic. Please pay attention to the skill training in addition to the academic programs that you pursue. On this note, I just want to say that congratulations to all of you once again, my dear graduates and addition. Thank you very much to the University of Cape Coast and all that have made this day possible. I think the earlier speakers spoke about sustainability. We are also hopeful that there will be a clear budget assigned for inmates education and skill training going forward. And all this said and done, I believe that we will not fear and always erase the idea that we are warehousing inmates and producing hardened criminals. For me, they are not hard. All we have to do is to ensure that the necessary strategies are in place and the whole world will be happy to see our Adeshie return to society. Thank you very much for your rapt attention.
We shall kindly invite a representative from Plan Volta Ghana to deliver an address.
Good morning. I would like to stand on the existing protocols and add the regional minister, Eastern Region, members of Plan Volta Foundation here present, and Paul's Foundation. When the Vice Chancellor was speaking, he mentioned my name as the initiator of the program. But I want to share this initiative glory with Dr. David Yao, if you are here. Dr. David Yao Mensah is a renowned statistician and Honorable Minister. I would like you to utilize him. The Plan Volta Foundation conceived the idea to extend tertiary education to inmates so that by the time they are discharged, they will be able to acquire degree certificates of different disciplines. Proposals were put together and delivered to both University of Cape Coast and the Ghana Prison Service. Series of meetings were held and subsequently memorandum of understanding were signed with both institutions, detailing the role and responsibilities of each party in the anticipated tertiary education program for the inmates. Eventually, the program was successfully implemented in October 2019. Our responsibility includes to solicit for funding to finance the program, monitor and ensure that those who were discharged before the completion of the program continue on the program to completion. This monitoring thing, ensuring that those who are discharged continue on the program, requires certain logistics, including vehicle, which I personally appeal to the minister here to provide to us. Sometimes you go to some centers and some people who are discharged have even financial challenges to be able to come to lectures. You have to support them. When things became tough for us, the University of Cape Coast took our responsibility on its shoulders to ensure the sustenance and continuity of the program. The College of Distance Education of the University of Cape Coast has exhibited deep concern for the reformation of the inmates and adding value to them. No wonder the university has attained international recognition and awards to be counted among the best universities globally. The project, which is in phases, was to be replicated at other selected prison facilities across the country after its success in Nsawam. We have already received calls to extend the program to other prison centers, and we shall soon be doing that. Was to introduce vocational trainings to those who were not academically endowed, and finally to assist in their integration back into our societies. Today, we are glad that 2 batches have completed the degree courses, out of which some have undergone and served their national service already. This has placed them on a career path. The others, however, could not register for their national service because they do not have the Ghana card due to their stay in here. I am aware that the Ghana Prison Service Authority had made some arrangement for the National Identification Authority to register the inmate students here so that it will be easier for them to register with the National Service Scheme when they are discharged. We therefore call on the National Identification Authority to speed up the process to register our students while they are still here. This will facilitate their registration with the National Service Scheme immediately they go on discharge. 6 years ago, when the program was implemented, we have had or received some learning materials and support from the following few institutions. That is the Church of Pentecost, Tvucc of Code, Parent Nurse Montessori School, and Gapuha. We are, however, yet to receive any form of support from the government. I repeat, we are, however, yet to receive any form of support from the government. We therefore appeal to the government to partner us to sustain this noble program, especially the vocational skill that we want to introduce, vocational skill training. We also appeal to civil society groups, religious and corporate bodies to support with funding for the sustenance of the program. Our last appeal is to the Ministry of Education. We have successfully trained some of these graduates to become teachers. We therefore appeal to the ministry to provide us quota for automatic posting. We are already, I know they are ready to be posted to any community at all so that they can make an impact there by contributing to national development. And to the beneficiary graduates here, we urge you to make relevance what you have been taught. Please prove your worth in economic activities to benefit yourself and the communities you find yourself. I plead with employers and the government to give them equal employment opportunities, and I believe these ones will rather be more loyal on the job for obvious reasons. This journey from the onset could not be achieved without the dedication of our team members. I hereby acknowledge the collective effort of the following. Dr. David Yamensa, I've already introduced him. He is the director of our project. Mr. Calvin Dela Ligoka, the businessman and building contractor, is our director of logistics and welfare. Madam Priscilla Bobe, director of administration, is out of the country. We also acknowledge DDP Nathaniel Onyena for his guidance and assistance, ensuring the project getting to this far. From the university officers, we also want to acknowledge those who have contributed so far to the success of this program. Professor Joseph Gatti Ampia, former Vice Chancellor, Professor Isaac Gallion, former Provost of Code, UCC, and then Mr. John Kofinyan, former Registrar, Mr. Jeff Day Onyami, former Registrar, UCC, and Mr. Isaac Elliott Nyeku, former College Registrar. We also acknowledge the present Vice Chancellor and his team. I must say that Mr. Nyaku worked tirelessly for this program and dedicated a lot of time from inception. He paid particular attention to the admission, registration, and examination of the students, and his effort has seen what we have done so far. Long live Prison Inmate Tertiary Education Program. Long live the University of Cape Coast, Ghana Prison Service and Plan Vita Foundation. God bless us all. Thank you.
We are very privileged this afternoon to have the chief of the land in our midst. I'll humbly invite Nana Kwamina Ansa the first Nkwantahini of Nsawam to give some remarks.
Good morning. Good morning. Esteemed Regional Minister, Vice Chancellor, Director of Prisons, Commander of Prisons, the Deans, and all protocols observed. A year be a vigilante, a family Quantani, Hine of Nsawam, Nana Kwamina Ansa Awudikan, a year me Debbie Bray, MNJ. Say, me who ni say prison aye DJ no emisa. A community in community. In some cool na a war near community. About prison also a community. Anything na director of prisons got say moye adeshi. This moye adeshi dia. Adi amaye no aso ye ni bebre mati anim a kire se monti hakwa na de ma ho ase nya first class wa ha mani aso na de mechanic se yenua no ma omo nso omo ya de technician bia ade foforo nsa no adwuma medicine bibia the mechanism is shame on crime. Mom find a we are turning points. Mom for says sebe, would the fiase. Namun see be dim fear, send a moon I am. Yet mean peja in Nsawam, yet mean peja Ghana mine, Nenkonelin, Medamasi.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are highly privileged to have the Eastern Regional Minister in our midst. I'll humbly invite Honorable Mrs. Rita Akusia Eje Awati to deliver an address.
The Honorable Deputy Minister of Interior, my own brother, who doubles as the MP of Lower Manyakrobo, the Director General, Ghana Prison Service, Nananom, the Regional Commander, Ghana Prison Service, President of the Plan Vita Foundation, the Provost, University of Cape Coast College of Distance Education, invited guests, proud Adishie, are you there? Friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, I'm highly delighted to join you today here at the church auditorium of the medium security prison in Nsawam for this graduation ceremony of our proud Adishie Inmates Tertiary Education Program. I bring you warm greetings from the Eastern Regional Coordinating Council, Koforidua, It is a refreshing atmosphere, and we can only thank God Almighty for how far He has brought us and our graduates. This event is a strong testament to the unwavering spirit of transformation, the resilience of the human mind, and the boundless opportunities education can provide us all. First and foremost, let me also add my voice in expressing appreciation and gratitude to the Ghana Prison Service, Plant Water Foundation, and the University of Cape Coast College of Distance Education for their visionary collaboration in making this initiative a reality. By providing tertiary education to these inmates we see here today, you have paved the way for hope, progress, and reintegration, not only for them as graduates here, but for the whole country. We say, Ayiko. Ladies and gentlemen, education is a beacon of hope for a better tomorrow. And what we are witnessing today exemplifies this position. As a country, this event serves as a reminder of the critical need of granting second opportunities to everyone in life. The stirring performance of the graduates is an example of what can be accomplished when society invests in the rehabilitation and empowerment of its citizens. We must continue to campaign for projects like PTEP that preserve the concept that every life is variable and that everyone deserves the chance to rebuild, redefine, and rethink through their future. To our graduates, Adisha, as your boss calls you, today is your day. Today you have demonstrated that circumstances do not determine one's fate. In the face of all difficulties, you chose to maximize your potential and seek knowledge. You have shown courage, persistence, and a stiffer dedication to self-improvement. You chose transformation over stagnation, and by doing so, you have inspired us all today. As you progress past this milestone, keep in mind that your journey is far from over. The sky, and I would say beyond the sky, should be your limit. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, Nananom, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each graduate here today, and my deepest appreciation to everyone who made this event a success. Today, we have witnessed the transformative power of education and reaffirmed our commitment to building a society where everyone can thrive. May this occasion inspire us to continue advocating for hope, empowerment, and opportunity for all. Thank you all for your attention. God bless you.
Having listened to a series of speeches, it is now time for us to be treated to some sport of music. I'll humbly invite the prisons band to do us the honors.
Hello. I am who I am because of you. If it had not been for you, tell me where would I be? I was lost and sinking deep in sin, but you reached out your hand and rescued me. No one else can do the things you do. No one else but you. I am who I am because of you. If it had, tell me where would I be? I was lost and sinking deep in sin. But you reached out your hand and rescued me. No one else can do the things you do. No one else but you. Now can we do it in G? Meti senia, meti ene. Sekenye we radia, enkameye day. Kamanyana me say obonimu. Tene wonsa, now Jimmy. Obiarani won't be together anyway. No one else but you. No one else but you. Never thought that you could love someone like me. To give up your life for me. And if you come and call me your very own, so grateful for your love, your mercy and grace. No one else can do the things you do for me. Oh Lord, no one else but you. Never thought that you could love someone like me. To give up your life for me. And if you go on and call me your very own, so grateful for your love. So where would I be? If not for your love? Your love's amazing. It's better than life itself. Oh, I was once lost, but now I am found. Father, you saved me. Come on, sing Bononie, 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 Uchabano, Bononie, Bononie,
For the presentation of special awards, I'll humbly invite the Provost of the College of Distance Education for the University of Cape Coast, Professor Anochi Mohammed Adam, to lead us through the presentation.
Good afternoon. I don't know whether it's the same morning or me to be presenting 3 special awards from the University of Cape Coast. The first person is a Bachelor of Education graduates graduating with first class honors with CGPA of 3.8 out of 4. And I must say that we don't discriminate. So the same exams, those 3.8 out of 4 is not an easy achievement. The award is in the form of and absorb them, and possibly they become lecturers. In Bachelor of Education, Junior High School, with a CGPA of 3.7 out of 4. And this goes to Prosper Obla. The third, with CGPA of 3.6 out of 4, and is Konebik Fuseni Alidu. So you can resume your seat. Thank you.
It is now time and conferment of degrees. I'll humbly invite the Provost of the College of Distance Education for the University of Cape Coast, Professor Anochi Mohammed Adam, and the Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, Professor Dennis Wolanyo Aheto, to do us the honors.
With the already established protocols, to present the students for graduation. Will the graduating students of the College of Distance Education, University of Cape Coast, please stand and remain standing. Pro-Vice Chancellor. Pro-Vice Chancellor, I, Professor Anochi Mohammed Adam, Provost of the College of Distance Education, present to you. Pro-Vice Chancellor, I, Professor Anochi Mohammed Adam, Provost of the College of Distance Education, present to you the graduates of the college before you and others who are unavoidably absent and for whom I stand prosy. These graduates have followed the approved programs of study over the stipulated period, passed the required examinations, fulfilled all necessary requirements, and have thus become eligible for the academic awards to which their studies entitle them. I pray for conferment of the awards due them.
Provost, College of Distance Education, by the authority vested in the Academic Board of the University of Cape Coast, and on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, I, Professor Dennis Wolanyo Aheto, Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, now hereby pronounce the graduates presented duly graduated. Please accept my congratulations. So you may move your tassel from left to right. Thank you very much.
Hello. Please take your seat. Miriam, please step forward and present.
Please, if you should hear your name, you come forward for your medals. Bachelor of Commerce, Accounting, Second Class Honors, Upper Division, Acha Bafo Nana, Oboa Francis, Second Class Honors, Lower Division, Kweku Leonard Michael, Ano Daniel, Third Class, Afo Samuel, Pass Otu Chris, Ofe Bismarck, Bachelor of Commerce, Management, Second Class Honors, Upper Division, Pepra Augustine, Second Class Honors, Lower Division, Edward Jim Clifford, Sedu Neftau, Oraye Ibrahim Razak Abolori, Amani Daniel Kweku, Dankwa Stephen, Yeboah Frank Ado, Owu Gideon Boteye, Third Class Honors, Daniel Ivy Muguri, Lichonja Cynthia, Indechu Zita Mitisong Nina, Pass Boatin Akins, Chama Jampe Benson Afenyo, Ikotu Promise Ime, Injambu Jan Claude, Indezu Divine, Ibrahim Sedamba. Bachelor of Education, Junior High School Education, First Class Honors, Colin Beam, Bachelor of Education, Junior High School Education, First Class Honors, Colin Beam Alidu Fusaini, Amezo Kobla Prosper, Melizui Matthew, Second class honors, upper division, Kwan Rexford, Apia Richard, Eshen Kojo, Mantain Godson, Adama Daniel Mark, Andrew Aka Kofi Clement, Adabra Evans Kwame, Amma Shamford, Gray Wise Nanayao, Mensa Shadrach. Second class honors, lower division, Boachikusi Daniel, Agbegodo Collins, Sakite Emmanuel Winfred, Kale J. Johnson Tolu, Jamate Richmond, Ernest Kobla, Segbeji Yao Daniel, Wiafia Kinton Kwejo, Agoto Daniel, Alori Jr. Emmanuel, Daute Elijah, Honu Prosper Kujo, Osman Abdul Gafaru, Salibo Emmanuel Eminado, Akanya Francis Saki, Brown Anita, Jampo Anthony Dagadu, Glago Emmanuel Kwame, Yeboah Kofi, Cabo Set, third class, Okoro Ephraim Aga, Echampon Isaac, Sam Mercy, Kranchi Kwabna Oduro, Salami Isaac Kwame, Roxanne Elizabeth, Pass, Abubakari Sule Sadiq. Thank you very much.
Hello. So thank you very much for your engagement. Let's give it up for the graduate, please. A round of applause. Oh, please, we can do it better. It's not easy like that to be here and come out with this success. All right, thank you very much. There is an air that's with the presiding officer, Honorable Deputy Minister, Mr. Ebenezer Oklete Tela. With your indulgence, I want to correct that. In the brochure, the regional commander is not an assistant director of prisons. It's rather deputy director of prisons. Please, let's stand on this correction as we move on with this presentation. At this point in time, we'll be privileged and we will humble ourselves even to listen to the presiding officer. That's the keynote address. The Deputy Interior Minister in the person of Honorable Ebenezer Oklete Telabi. Please let's give a round of applause for the Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Thank you for this opportunity. Just to say that I am here and my minister, Honorable Mutaka Mubarak. As it was said earlier, some very important, equally important programs that he has to attend to are taking him away from us. However, I'm his deputy, so definitely. And interestingly, he's a left-hand person, and I'm also left-handed, so whatever he writes, or whatever I deliver here is that of my minister. So I'm presenting this on behalf of my minister. The regional minister, Director General of Prisons, members of the Prisons Directorate, the Vice Chancellor, who is being represented by the Pro-Vice Chancellor here, esteemed faculty lecturers, Nananum, esteemed dignitaries, distinguished graduates, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you today on this momentous occasion as we gather to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our graduates here at Nsawam Medium Security Prison. Today, we come together to mark not only the culmination of an academic journey, but also the start of a new chapter in the lives of these remarkable individuals. I would like to begin by congratulating all the graduates for your hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Completing a tertiary education program is no small feat, especially under the unique and challenging circumstances in which you have been studying. It is a testament to your strength of character and your commitment to personal growth and rehabilitation. Today, you have earned the right to wear your academic regalia with pride as you receive the recognition you deserve. Ladies and gentlemen, this program, initiated through a collaboration between Ghana Prison Service, the University of Cape Coast, and the Plan Bota Ghana, represents a significant step towards fulfilling the mandate of the Ghana Prison Service to reform, rehabilitate, and reintegrate prisoners back into the society. Education, as we all know, is one of the most powerful tools for transformation. By investing in the education of our inmates, we are equipping them not only with academic qualification, but also with the skills and knowledge necessary to contribute positively to the society upon their release. Esteemed dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, the success of this initiative is a clear reflection of the commitment and vision of our government to support meaningful rehabilitation program that goes beyond mere incarceration. The fact that we have seen the number of enrollees grow from an initial 58 to 209 students is a powerful testament to the success of this program and its impact on the lives of many. It is no exaggeration to say that this initiative is changing lives. And I am proud of the Ghana Prison Service for its forward-thinking approach to rehabilitation. To the graduates here today, I urge you to view this moment not as the end of your journey, but as the beginning of a new chapter. The knowledge and the skills you have gained here are now the tools you can use to build a better future for yourselves and your families. You have the opportunity to be the change makers, the leaders, and the role models who can inspire others in a similar circumstances to pursue education, personal development, and effect change. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to all the individuals and organizations that have contributed to the success of this program. To the University of Cape Coast for providing the academic framework and support necessary to deliver this program. To Plan Voter Ghana for their commitment to the rehabilitation of prisoners. And to the staff of the Ghana Prison Service, whose unwavering dedication and commitment to this cause have been instrumental in making this initiative a reality. As we look forward to the future, I assure you that government remains committed to the continued rehabilitation of inmates in our prisons. We recognize that rehabilitation is an essential component of the criminal justice system, and we will continue to support the initiatives that foster education, skill development, and personal transformation in conjunction with non-governmental organizations, religious bodies, and other civil society organizations. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to once again to all the graduates. Your achievement today is a symbol of hope, resilience, and the power of education. I am confident that you will go on to make positive contributions to society. And I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you, and may you continue to rise above the challenges and reach new heights. God bless you all. God bless the Ghana prisons, and God bless our beloved Republic of Ghana. I thank you very much. May God bless us all.
Now your clap is slipping. Can we do it better, please? Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, we will have some presentation of plaques and also citation. First on the list is the Honorable Minister Ebenezer Oklote Felabi. He will do us the honor to have a citation for the University of Cape Coast. So, President, please.
The name is Oklete Telabi. Oklete Telabi. Can I hear that?
I beg your pardon. The name is Honorable Minister Ebenezer Oklete Telabi.
That's right.
Can you give it up for Honorable Minister, please? In a regimental setting like this, when you find yourself in such a situation, you can be in bad business. So we thank you also for giving us, Honorable Minister. So the Honorable Minister there is a plaque from the Honorable Minister, Deputy Minister for Interior, to the University of Cape Coast for their support all this while to our brothers that have been incarcerated. Thank you very much. Again, the Director General of Prisons, of Mrs. Patience Bafo Esquire, will also do us the honor to present to Plan Voter Ghana. Let's give it up, please. The initial Plan Ghana Foundation, sorry. Plan Voter.
This plaque is presented to Plan Volta Foundation, Ghana, for your unwavering commitment to empowering inmates through education. Your selfless support has illuminated the path to the prisoner reformation and rehabilitation for a brighter future. Thank you for being a beacon of hope. Signed by the Director General of Prisons, Mrs. Patience Bafuboni.
Thank you very much, Madam. By who?
The Honorable Minister who presented this to the first class students. So you mentioned it.
But before that, we are having. Again, we have the Eastern Regional Minister, Honorable Mrs. Rita Akosua Ejie, to help us give the citation to Mrs. Elizabeth Ejie. Citation of honor presented to the best student, Maluzue Matthew. In recognition of your outstanding academic brilliance and unwavering dedication to excellence, the Ghana Prison Service proudly celebrates you. Maluzue Matthew, on this momentous occasion of your graduation from the University of Cape Coast with first-class honors and business commerce. Your hard work, perseverance, and commitment to knowledge have distinguished you as a beacon of inspiration to your peers, your community, and the nation at large. Your achievement is only a personal triumph, but also a testament to the values of diligence, discipline, and determination. As you step into the future, may you continue to excel, inspire, and contribute meaningfully to the development of Ghana and beyond. The Ghana Prison Service commends and wishes you success in your endeavors. Ayuko, signed, Patrick Thomas Seidu, Deputy Director of Prison, OIC, and Regional Commander, Eastern Region.
So, Mr. Maluzue Matthew, I present this to you on behalf of the Ghana Prison Service. May God bless you. I still say that beyond the sky is your limit. Thank you.
The next one will be presented by the Deputy Director of Ghana Prisons, retired, KB Rabos, to Deputy Director General, retired, KB Rabos, to Amezo Prosper Kobla. Citation of honor presented to Amezo Prosper Kobla. In recognition of your outstanding academic brilliance and unwavering dedication to excellence, the Ghana Prison Service proudly celebrates you, Amezo Prosper Kobla, on this momentous occasion of your graduation from the University of Cape Coast with first-class honors. Your achievement is not only a personal triumph, but also a testament to the values of diligence, discipline, and determination. As you step into the future, may you continue to excel, inspire, and contribute meaningfully to the development of Ghana and beyond. The Ghana Prison Service commends and wishes you success in all your endeavors. Ayuko Patrick Thomas Seidu, Deputy Director of Prisons, OIC, Regional Commander, Eastern Region. Vice Chancellor. Wait, see, next one. Ladies and gentlemen, we will as well invite retired Director of Prisons, Ernest Asante Adofo, to also do us the honor in presenting to Fuseni Alidu Kolanbik. Citation of honor presented to Fuseni Alidu Kolanbik. In recognition of your outstanding academic brilliance and unwavering dedication to excellence, the Ghana Prison Service proudly celebrates you, Fuseni Alidu Kolanbik, on this momentous occasion from the University of Cape Coast with first-class honors and BH comments. Your hard work, perseverance, and commitment to knowledge have distinguished you as a beacon of inspiration to your peers, your community, and the nation at large. Your achievement is not only a personal triumph, but also a testament to the values of diligence, discipline, and determination. As you step into the future, may you continue to excel, inspire, and contribute meaningfully to the development of Ghana and beyond. The Ghana Prison Service commends you and wishes you success in all your endeavors. Ayiko Patrick Thomas Seidu, Deputy Director of Prisons, OIC, Regional Commander, Eastern Region. Let's introduce them. Instead of providers, I will have to do a presentation.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you can just...
So to the inmate band, can we have some solo tune whilst we continue with the presentation? To the inmate band.
Good music for good people. Hey. Gonna treat you with some good high love tunes made in Ghana. Come on. Montavo, Sister Mary, Montavo, Sister Mary, Mechi, Yatamayo, Minyo Bureau, Obajeje, Ore, Montavo, Sister Mary, Mechi, Yatamayo, Minyo Bureau, Obajeje, Ore, Montavo, Sister Mary, Montowo, minho bege, meeting about the sea upon the bay. Wasn't you, Mose? Montowo, minho better people about the sea upon the bay. Wusu, yeah, Musu, Montowo. Shana, Nentu, Kene, about him, a warrior that Chimowa. Montowo. Montowo, minho betina vivo, ababesi abono be, usu ye musu, Montowo. Chena nentu kene nuamba, abani mawarana dachimo wamo. Montowo, Montowo, Montowo sister Mary. Mama minti makro, makro. Mama minti magro, achina na baby yasi. Mama minti magro, magro, magro. Mama minti magro, achina na baby yasi. Oni papa yebia, wabeka ni wase. Joni papa yebia, wabeka ni wase. Mama minti magro, magro, magro. Mama minti magro, achina na baby yasi. Woman into my girl, magro. Woman into my girl, watching on the baby, yes. Araba Lucy, woman in Ghana, oh, Dominion. Araba sorna sapau, Araba luce, menta rewo na ma baby. Araba luce, menta rewo na ma baby. Araba, wapene na pondenia. Ademinia, Araba sorna sapau, emina ma baby. No trouble. Araba mapo. When you Araba, Wabanedana for Demia. Ademinia home. Araba sorry no sapau. Araba Lucy. Araba Lucy. Menta bremo baby na ma baby. Araba Lucy. Araba Lucy. Menta bremo baby na ma. Any mission, a bank of Adamisa. If you match you, so I want a masuna to match you. If you be Sameda, Munia, Opia Yana, Adamisa. Any mission, a bank of Adamisa. If you match you, so I want a masuna to match you. If you be Sameda, Munia, Opia Yana.
Thank you very much to the inmates band. At this point in time, we will call upon the Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University, for the University of Cape Coast, to do a presentation, and it's going to be led by him. The Provost, sorry. Let's give it up for him, please.
Thank you very much. We came with some souvenirs that we cannot come here and go empty. So we have 3 of them. First one is going to Nana Kwame Nansa Kwantanai Hene of Akwapim and Nsawam Mine Hene. We have been coming here and going without any troubles. So University of Cape Coast is here, and we want to show our presence so that when we take our souvenirs to, please, we are palace, it will show that University of Cape Coast is here. So please, if you can. And it's being done by our Pro-VC, Professor Aheto. The second goes to the Director General of Prison Service. Our partnership, we want to cement it. And so we also have another listing for the Director General. And the third goes to our host, the commander of the Nsawam prisons, and the Eastern Regional Commander. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much for how far we have come. And let me acknowledge the Director of Better Logistics. He has played a very instrumental role for this program to be a success. Let's give it up for the Director of Better Logistics. Ladies and gentlemen, now that I've acknowledged the Director of Better Logistics, let me seize this opportunity to as well acknowledge some distinguished personnel that we have missed. I will do this by calling upon the Director General of Prisons, Mrs. Patience Bafo Boni, Esquire. Let's give it up for Madam for supporting us and also showing up for this wonderful program. She didn't come alone. She came with 6 Director of Prisons, and they are DOP Oria Esando. Let's give it up, please. We also have DOP Kweku Abebiu Ali. We have DOP I can see those of you visiting us for the very first time. It's putting you in an astonishing mode. The reason behind it is that he has been regional commander and also OIC here before. Hence, the applause. We also have DOP Francis S. Hagbo, DOP Millicent Owusu, DOP Pote Adema, and DOP Isaku. You are here, please. Let's give it for them. We have DDP Joseph Vu in charge of Camp Prison, and also DDP Andrews, the second in command here in Nsawam Medium Security Prison. Our very own DDP Victoria Ajawuda in charge of the female wing, the female prisons. They are all here to support this wonderful program. Again, let's give it up for this wonderful people for their support. The Deputy Director General of Prison, retired KB Rabos, is here with us. Before, you saw him giving a citation to some of the best students. We also have DOP and Esther Santi Adolfo, retired. We have Bishop David Ofoso in the International Christian Cooperative. We have Mr. Prince Solomon Staff, the President of Plant Voter Ghana. Mr. Mark Ofori, General Manager, Metal Logistics, which we have done that earlier on. We have Mr. Alfred Kwenu, the Director of Safety Volux Company. Mr. E.T. Mensah, Head of Operation, TGS Engineering. Madam Sarah Asante, former Prison Council member, and also founder Fair Justice Initiative. There is something wonderful about this woman. Always come with a surprise. It's a great big home. Today, he is saying that he has a cake for all the graduates. So right after the photographs, we will join her and we will cut the cake together. Let's give it up for our dear mama. A team from UNODC, also we have Christophe Capel. I beg your pardon if I didn't get the name right. We also have Kadel Akbozo, all from UNODC. Mr. Ibrahim Kwate, our very friend, is with us from Crime Check Foundation. Also, we have Jonathan Osei Owusu, POS Foundation, and friends from the media. We appreciate every single thing that you have put on board to make this a success. We are bringing to a closure to what we have on the program outline, and we still have another citation. My attention has been drawn that I skipped one important Tahini of Nsawam Nana Ansa Yadawasi say Wabaya Abekaya Huama Yewi Asumji Nyamishao. We have a citation again for one wonderful woman who have played a role, especially with the Russian, as to how the inmates can be fed and even learn. We will by the Commander OIC DDP Patrick Thomas Seidu to help us present this citation. Madam Elizabeth Ansa, Madam Elizabeth Ajay. Citation of honor presented to Madam Elizabeth Ajay. In appreciation of your exceptional philanthropy and dedication, the administration of Nsawam Medium Security Prison is honored to recognize and celebrate your remarkable contribution of you, a true champion of reformation, rehabilitation, and inmates education. For nearly a decade, you have selflessly provided essential provisions, including food and vital teaching learning materials, to the Reformer School complex, demonstrating your unwavering commitment to the welfare and development of our inmate students. Your generosity has not only alleviated the material needs of our students, but has also inspired hope, motivation, and sense of purpose. Your kindness has been a beacon of light, illuminating the path of rehabilitation and reintegration. This citation is a testament of our profound gratitude for your tireless support and dedication. Your selflessness, compassion, and generosity have made a lasting impact on our institution and the lives of our inmate students. Signed, Patrick Thomas Seidu, Deputy Director of Prison, OIC Regional Commander, Eastern Region. Let's give it up, ladies and gentlemen.
You see this amazing woman standing here. she's doing it across the country. It's not just here. Mama, and I am a personal beneficiary of her projects. At James, I think she fed the inmates with bread for breakfast throughout my stay there. And Mama, on this special day, I just want to say, you are one of those who have propelled me to this point, and I'll never forget that. God bless you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, kindly permit me to introduce some key personalities from the University of Cape Coast community. Professor Dennis Aheto is the Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, representing the Vice Chancellor. Professor Mohammed Anochi Adam is the Provost of the College of Distance Education for the University of Cape Coast. Mr. Eugene Hesse is the College Registrar for the College of Distance Education and also representing the Registrar of the University of Cape Coast. Major Retired Kofi Barbentum is the Director of Public Affairs for the University of Cape Coast. Professor J.N. Boa is the former Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast. Professor Isaac Gallion is the former Provost of the College of Distance Education. I also want to acknowledge these key individuals from the College of Distance Education. Professor Paul Nyagome, Professor Joseph Tvucc, and Professor William Boateng. All members of convocation from the University of Cape Coast are hereby acknowledged. It is now time for the administration of the alumni oath. I will humbly invite Mr. Eugene Hesse, the College Registrar for the College of Distance Education, to do us the honors.
Thank you very much. All protocol duly observed. Our graduate, please rise and let's take this very important exercise. You rise, you remain standing. So we are taking the alumni oath. So you turn with me to the page after the order of proceedings. And I'm doing this on behalf of our alumni president, who is unavoidably absent. So I will read what is there, and then when I say I, you supply your name, and then we'll continue. When you get to the next line, if you are a male, you are alumnus, a female alumna. So the males, alumnus, the females, alumna, correct? Let's go. So I do solemnly pledge to fulfill all my duties as an of the University of Cape Coast. I pledge to use my knowledge, skills, and experiences to the best of my ability for the advancement of learning and for the well-being of my community and country. I promise to be a loyal ambassador for my university to promote her welfare and maintain her reputation. I will endeavor in all my dealings to be known as a person of honor and repute, to bring respect to my alma mater. So help me God. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Please sit down. I now have the singular pleasure to invite our Pro-Vice Chancellor to dissolve the Assembly.
You all agree with me that we've had a remarkable and historic event. Do you? If you do, let's give ourselves a round of applause. Yeah. This assembly for the graduation ceremony is now dissolved. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We shall remain standing for the UCC anthem to be led by the Department of Music.
That was quite inspiring. Please be seated. I have never got the opportunity to listen to the wordings of the anthem, but today the wordings is quite inspiring and it has taken me to a different height. Madam is now encouraging each and every one of us, the Director General of Prisons, Mrs. Patience Bafuboni, that a path has been created. Mr. Matthew on this course has been supported even to read his law program, and that is by the Fair Justice Initiative. So we are encouraging each and every one of us here, be it officers, be it inmates, wherever you may find yourself, a visitor, please, let's take advantage of this course because we have no idea where this can take us to. For me, I feel it's a springboard and a great opportunity to each and every one of us. And this is coming from the Director General of Prisons. Let's uphold to this and make it right. Thank you very much. I will call on Mrs. Sinto to conclude it for us.
We shall kindly invite ADP Imam Muhammad Adam to give us the closing prayer.
Please let us pray. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim wa barik ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. Our Heavenly God, we started with you. Even as we are about to leave this place, we cannot leave your presence. We pray that you still be with us. And we pray for all those who have contributed to make this program a success. May you bless each and every one of them. Those who use their money, those who use their brain or the intellectuals for us to achieve what we have achieved today. May you bless them. And we pray that you protect our mother Ghana for us. And also each and every one of us here with a peculiar problem, divinely may you intervene and fulfill our heart desires for us. And take each and every one of us to his or her destination peacefully so that we will continue to bless you and honor you. This and many more that we pray in your name. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
We shall kindly rise for the Vice Chancellor's procession and the procession by convocation of members of the University of Cape Coast. Thank you. We'll humbly ask the regimental band to give us a spot of music for members to recess with. We will humbly ask the regimental band hello.